This conference will now be recorded.
No. So in the previous session, we have discussed about conditional statements, and we have discussed what exactly a conditional statement and what conditional statements available in Apex programming, and how to use these conditional statements to add one or more user-defined conditions to be get verified before executing the statements we have discussed. As part of these conditional statements, we have discussed about if conditional statement, and we have discussed how to use if condition in order to add one or more conditions to be get validated before executing the statements we have discussed. So as part of if conditional statements, we have discussed two formats till now. The first one, simple if condition. Second one, if else condition. And yesterday we have discussed about else if condition also, and how the else if condition will look like. What is the syntax of else if condition we have discussed in the previous session. Now, so then what is the use of this else if condition, how it works? Now let me explain the flow. So basically, else if condition is used to add one or more levels of conditions, not only one level of condition. Till now, what we did, we are validating the conditions. If the conditions are satisfied, we are executing the statements, or else we are executing else block statement. This is the process we have discussed in the last session. But in some cases, if the first level of condition is not satisfied, I want to check the second level of condition. If that is also not satisfied, in the third level of condition. If that is also not satisfied, fourth level, like that, n number of levels of conditions I would like to validate. So in such cases, okay, in such cases, if you want to prepare multiple levels of conditions, then we are using the help of okay else if conditional statement. Like, for example, simple concept here, general scenario. Assume that today I want to buy an iPhone. Assume that I want to buy an iPhone. So iPhone, the latest model, 15 Pro Max. Okay, 15 Pro Max with a 256 GB of storage space, which should be a green color. Okay, a green color, because it is available in some specific colors like as gold or silver color, or it may be like as graphite blue. Okay, like that here we are having black and the green color. Now my requirement is I want to buy an iPhone, okay, 15 Pro Max with a 256 GB of storage space, which is a green color mobile I want to buy. That is my requirement. So in order to buy this iPhone, we have so many mobile showrooms are available, okay, in Hyderabad city. So we have in Amirpet, we have a Big C showroom. So I went to that Amirpet Big C showroom here. I have explained my requirement that I want an iPhone 15 Pro Max, 256 GB of storage space with a green color. He said that they're having this mobile, but this color is not available here. They're having this iPhone 15 Pro Max with a 256 GB, but with a gold color here. But I don't want gold color here. I want only green color. So then what we can do in this case? Hmm. Whatever the product that you are looking for, if that is not available in a specific store, then what will you do? We are going to a different showroom here. So in Amirpet Big C showroom, it is not available. Then what I will do? I will go to the Panjagutta Big C showroom. I will go to Panjagutta Big C showroom here. Now I will check for this product over here. Suppose if this is not available in this Panjagutta Big C showroom also, then I would like to go to Sikandrabad Big C showroom. Now Sikandrabad Big C showroom here. If this is not available here, I will go to that Kukatpalli Big C showroom. Now, if it is available, the product is available in this Kukatpalli Big C showroom, I will buy the product over here. Suppose I did the inquiry in so many showrooms over here, they said that the green color is not available right now in the market. Then what I will do, I will go with the default color. Whatever the color is available, I will take up any one of that colors. Or else I'll go with online, any one of that option. When if all the possibilities are okay, not suitable, that means in all the showrooms, if the specified product is not available, then I will go for online also. In online also not available, then whatever the color is available, I will choose the okay good color from that here. It may be from gold also, it may be from whatever the colors available in the market. From that one, I will choose a good color, okay, so that I can buy the mobile. That means what? Not only in one showroom, we are searching for the product in multiple showrooms also. Like the similar way, here also we are using this else if condition. So initially, it is checking the first condition here. If the conditions are satisfied, it will execute this block of statements. It will execute this block of statements here. Suppose if the conditions are failed, it will go to that second condition. That means in Amirpet showroom, if it is not available, then it will go to the Panjagutta showroom. If here also not available, we are going to that Sikandrabad showroom here. Here also, if not available, then we are going to the Kukatpalli showroom. In all the showrooms, if it is not available, then finally I will choose that whatever the color available in the market here. Because we can't do any other alternative here. No other alternative. Now, like that here, we can able to add some multiple levels of conditions also. If one level of condition or if one branch conditions are not sufficient, multiple branches of conditions also we can validate in order to execute your piece of code. Okay? Understood the concept here? Now, let's see in this case here. So now let me explain the scenario, how it executes. For example, first of all, it is checking that first condition. What are the conditions we have value specified? If the conditions are satisfied, then immediately it will enter into the block over here, it will execute the statements. Once the statements are executed, then it will comes out of that complete if condition. It won't check the remaining conditions. Why? For example, come to our scenario. Okay, just now we have discussed. I went to the Amirpet Bixel showroom to buy that iPhone 15 Pro Max with a green color. Suppose if the product is available in that Amirpet Bixi showroom, what will you do? Will you inquire in that Panjagutta Bixi showroom? No. Directly we can buy the product, we can come back to our home. We no need to do the inquiry in the other showrooms over here because product is available already. Okay, in the first showroom itself, product is available, then directly we can buy, we can come back. Suppose if it is not available, then I will go to Panjagutta showroom. In Panjagutta showroom, if the product is available, then we can buy, we can come back here. Okay, like that here. Here also, if the conditions are satisfied, it will execute the corresponding block of statements, then it will come to that out of this complete if condition. It won't check the remaining conditions over here. Because only one block of statements will be executed at a time, not multiple blocks. Only one block of statements will be executed here. Now, this is the first case. Come to the second case. For example, it is executing the statements here. Whatever the conditions you have specified, the conditions has validated, the conditions are failed. Now, in this case, what it will do? It will go to that second block. It will check the condition, second branch conditions. Suppose if these conditions are satisfied, then what it will do? It will enter into the block, It will execute the statements whatever we have written. Once it is executed, then it will comes out of whole if condition automatically. It won't check the remaining blocks here. Okay. Now, third case. For example, we are checking the first condition. First branch conditions are failed. Then it will go to that second branch conditions. Second branch conditions are also failed. It will check the third branch here. Third branch conditions are also failed. Then it will check the fourth branch. Fourth branch conditions are also failed. If all the branch conditions are not satisfied, directly it will enter into the else block. It will execute the statements automatically. Okay. If all the branch conditions are not satisfied, then finally it will execute the else block statements. Okay. Understand the concept here? But please remember that always it will execute only one branch statements, not multiple. Okay. Only one branch statements will be executed over here. Clear? Now, let's see. Make a note of this one. In this approach, we can prepare the multiple branches of conditions to be get verified before executing the statements. If any of the branch conditions are satisfied, if any of the branch conditions are satisfied, then it will execute the associated block of statements or associated block of statements. If all the branch conditions are failed, then it will execute the else block statements. Done? Now, let's see. How can we use this else if condition? Now, let me explain. Now, I'm going to my Salesforce arc. I'm going to the developer console. I'm going to execute anonymous window. So yesterday we have prepared a small use case to find out the biggest number from the given two numbers. So this is a use case. This is a use case. So in this case, what we did, we have given the first number value, second number value. Both are different. First number value is 87,490. Second number value is 1,29,450. Okay, two values are different. As soon as once you click on execute button, I'm able to see the result that second number value is the biggest one. Okay, fine. Suppose if both the numbers are identical, both are same. In that case, when I click on execute button, it will show the result. It will show the result. Second number is the biggest one. But actually, second number is not the biggest one. Both are equals. That means my program is giving some wrong results. So in this case, to avoid these kind of problems here, I would like to use the help of else if condition. So first of all, I would like to verify whether both the numbers are identical or not. So that I'm checking the condition if the first number value is equals to second number value. Then I would like to show the message system.debug both the numbers are identical. Suppose if both are not identical, then I would like to go with else if condition here. Okay. If both are not same, then find out which one is the biggest one over here. Okay. Understood the concept here? Not only one branch conditions, multiple branches of conditions also we can able to validate here. Now, click on execute now. Now it will show the result. Both the numbers are identical because both are equals. Suppose if I'm changing the value, first number value I'm giving 1,87,490. Then click on execute. Select the debug only checkbox. Now it is indicating first number is the biggest one. So that not only one branch conditions, multiple branch conditions also we can validate here. Clear? Now make a note of this code.
Firoz, we don't have to use curly braces over here.
Yes, because we are writing only one statement, right? So curly braces is not required. If you are
Okay.
writing one statement, then curly braces is
Mm-hmm.
mandatory.
Okay.
Done with the code? Now. Now, let's take a small use case now. For example, assume that we are having financial years. Okay, we are having our financial years. In each financial year, how many months are available? 12 months. Okay, in every financial year, we are having 12 months. It may be calendar year also, whatever. So, generally, for India, calendar year will be January to December. Financial year will be from April to March. Okay, now. So now in each financial year, we are having 12 months. These 12 months has been divided into three seasons. Okay. So now the first 4 months are comes under winter season, and the next 4 months are comes under summer season. The last 4 months are comes under spring season. Okay. Three seasons are available: winter, summer, spring. Okay. So now in this case, I would like to pass a month number to my program. Okay. I would like to pass a month number to my program as input. Whenever I'm passing the month number as input, now my program has to decide that month number will comes under which season. Suppose if I'm passing the month number 3, 3 means what? March. March will comes under which season? Is it comes under winter season, summer season, spring season? It has to identify, it has to print. Then how can we write this piece of code? Now let's see with practical use case. Now make a note of the use case now. Understood the requirement here? Now write an Apex program to print the season name based on the month number as below. Now, if the month numbers are between 1 to 4, then it will be comes under winter season. That means including 1, including 4. That means January, February, March, April. Next one. If the month numbers are between 5 to 8, it should be comes under summer season. If the month numbers are between 9 to 12, it will be spring season. If the month number value is either 1, less than 1, or greater than 12, that means other than this 12 months, if the user is passing any wrong value, I want to show the message invalid month number. This is my requirement. So now tell me in this case, how many variables we need to define, what type of variables we need to define. Integer variable, how many? One variable. Okay. So now why that one variable? What is the use of that one variable? To pass what? Month number, right? Just one integer value is enough. So define one single variable of type integer and store some value like as 5 or 8 or 12 or 11 or 1, whatever. Okay, just to store one value. Then write the piece of code to check that particular month number is comes under which season. Then how can we write this piece of code? Now let me show you with the practical. Done with the use case? Now. So now I'm defining the variable here. Integer month number. I'm passing the value some 6. But I don't know the 6 is comes under which season, I don't know. Now, I would like to use that if condition here. If the month number value greater than or equals to 1 and the month number value less than or equals to 4. That means including 1, including 4. Okay, including lower boundary, including upper boundary, both. 1 to 4 means including 1 and the 4 both. That's what I'm using, that if the month number value is greater than or equals to 1, including 1, and the month number value less than or equals to 4, that means between 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, suppose if the month number is comes under this particular range, then I would like to show system dot debug. This is winter season. Now, else if, that means one more branch. What is that here? Month number value is greater than or equals to 5 and the month number value less than or equals to 8. If the month number value is between 5 to 8, then I would like to show the message. This is summer season. 5 to 8 means what? May, June, July, August. These are, okay, temperature will be very hot. That means these are comes under summer season. Next, else if the month number value greater than or equals to 9 and month number value less than or equals to 12. If the value between 9 to 12, then I would like to show the message. This is spring season. Now, else. That means if the month number value is not between this any one of this range, then I would like to show the message. System dot debug invalid month number. Please enter the value between 1 to 12. Okay, I want to show the message. So whatever the month number that we have entered, it's an invalid month number. So please enter the value between 1 to 12. Okay. Now, so now here in this kind of situation, so now I have given this month number value as 6. It will check the condition. 6 is greater than or equals to 1. Condition is satisfied. And 6 is less than or equals to 4. Whatever this condition, fail. This is true, this is false. Now true false means what? False. When you go to the truth tables of your 10th class mathematics, true and false, both will be false. Now, it will go back to that, okay, else part here, else condition. It will check it out. Month number value, 6 greater than or equals to 5. Condition is satisfied or not? Yes, true. It will check the condition. 6 less than or equals to 8. Condition is satisfied or not? Yes. Okay, true. So both are true. Then result will be true. So immediately it will enter into the block. It will execute the statement. Once it is done, it will comes out of that whole if condition automatically. It won't check the remaining statements. Okay. Now, so in this case here, we are going to preparing multiple levels of conditions. This is also called as multiple branches of conditions over here. Okay. Now, click on execute. Select the debug only. Now we can see the result as this is summer season. So whatever the month number that we have specified, the month number is comes under this range. So it is representing the message. This is summer season. Suppose if I am giving the value as some 11, click on execute. Now it is indicating this is spring season. For example, I'm giving the value as some 14. Do we have any month number 14 now? No. We are having up to 12. Now click on execute. Select the debug only. Now it is representing the message invalid month number. Please enter the value between 1 to 12. Okay. So this is how we can able to check the range of conditions also. Okay. The range conditions we have to prepare like this. Now, sometimes you can raise a question. Sir, can we specify month number value is greater than or equals to 1 to 4 like this? Can we write like this? No. Compulsorily, we have to write two conditions in Apex programming. Okay? Now, make a note of this code. Done with the code? Now, next one, nested if condition. As of now, we have discussed three formats of if conditional statement, and the fourth one, nested if condition. So now tell me, what do you mean by nesting generally? Nesting means what? Hmm. Nesting. Generally, whenever you are observing any nest, okay, to filter some elements, then how it will look like? It will be having some horizontal threads will be available as part of this nest. It will be having some horizontal threads, and along with that, we are having vertical threads also. We are having few vertical threads. So now the nest will be look like this here. Now, so where we are having multiple threads will be available. We are having some horizontal and the vertical threads are also available. So now by using this nest, we can able to filter out some elements also. In this case, whenever we are observing this nest, okay, we are having the horizontal thread, we are having this vertical also. That means one thread is passing through the another thread here. One thread is passing through the another thread. Now, so now in this case, like the similar way, as of now, we have prepared straightforward if conditions, but there are some requirements which are a little bit complex. At that time, one straightforward if condition may not be sufficient. So in that case, inside one if condition, I want to use another. In one if condition, I want to use another if condition. That means I want to nesting. Nesting means using or embedding or including one if condition inside the another if condition. As of now, we have prepared if conditional statement here. Now we are writing that inside this if conditional block, I would like to use one more if condition. In this one, I would like to use one more if condition here. Like that, inside one if condition, if you are using another if condition, then it is called as nested if conditions. So now this is the first level of condition. This is the second level of condition. This is the third level of condition. Like that, n number of levels we can able to use as part of Apex programming. There is no limitations at all. Depends upon the complexity of your application requirement, we can able to use n number of levels of nested if conditions inside your Apex programming. So whenever if you want to validate some complex data, one straightforward if condition may not be sufficient. At that time, inside the if condition, we have to use another if condition. If required, we can write one more if condition inside it. If required, we can write one more if condition inside that. Like that, here n number of levels of conditions we can able to use. That facility is available over here. So in this case, whenever we are using one if condition inside another, then we are referencing it as nested if conditions. Okay? Understood the concept here? Now, make a note of this one. Now, by using this feature, we can implement the multiple levels of nested if conditions. That is, we can use one if condition inside another, inside another. To be used to validate the complex functionalities. Now, we can embed n number of levels of nested if conditions in Apex programming. Syntax. If we can specify the conditions, we can write the statements. Else, we can write the statements. Inside this positive part, I'm writing one more if condition. If I would like to check the conditions, I'm writing the statements. In that one, I'm checking one more if condition. Write the statements. Else, we can write the statements. So depends upon the requirement, n number of levels of nested if conditions we can use. But whenever we are writing all these if conditions, don't start all these if condition within a single line. Just to give a tab space. Okay, just to give a tab space. This is called as indentation. Okay, this is called as indentation. Please give a tab space so that it can be understandable very easily because we can understand. So now suppose if I'm starting all the if conditions within a single line, then we can't understand which closing braces is for which starting braces we can't understand. It will be difficult. So where the block is started, where the block is ending, we can't recognize. It will be very difficult to recognize that. So that just you can give a tab space.
Excuse me, Firoz.
Yes.
What is this tab space called?
Indentation.
Thank
It
you.
is called as indentation. Then with the syntax, Now, so let's take a small use case now. How can we use this nested if condition? Let me take up a small use case. So let me explain the requirement first. Then I will share you the implementation. So now my requirement is I would like to calculate the student result and the grade. Okay, student result and the grade. So we have a student who has given 5 exams as part of his semester or as part of his academic curriculum. He has given 5 exams. Now today he got some marks. Now I would like to find out the student result along with I would like to calculate the grade. Whether student got grade A or grade B or grade C. I would like to find out. So now for that one, I'm having a small use case now. So let me explain the use case. Okay, then we'll see how to implement this. Now, write an Apex program to find out the student result and the grade as below. We have 5 subjects for the student. We have 5 subjects for the student. For example, English, Hindi, Maths, Physics, and the Chemistry. Now I would like to calculate the total marks of the student. As a step 2, calculate the total marks of the student. Next, find out the student result as below. 3.1. He will be pass when if the student got more than 40 marks in all the subjects. 3.2. He will be fail when if the student got less than 40 marks in any of the subject. Now, if the student got passed, then 3.1.1, I would like to print the result here. Print the student result and total marks. For the failed student also, I want to print the student result and the total marks, 3.2.1. Up to this is calculating the result. Now I want to calculate the grade for whom only for passed students, not for failed student. So that 3.1.2. Calculate the average marks of the student. Average marks 3.1.3. Find out the student grade based on average marks as below. Based on the average marks, we need to find out the grade. If the student's average marks are greater than or equals to 60%, then he will be in grade A. He will be in grade A. If the average marks are greater than or equals to 50% and less than 60%, that means 50 to 59. Okay, 50 to 59. Then he will be in grade B. If the average marks are greater than or equals to 40% and less than 50%, that means up to 40 to 49. If he got 50%, then he will comes into grade B. Then he will be in grade C. This is my requirement here. Then with the use case, now tell me in this case, how can we implement this? How many variables that we have to define to do this? And what type of variables? How many? Integer
Five
variables. How
subject,
many? To
five
store the
subject
five
is
subject
total number.
marks, we need five variables of type integer. Now to calculate the total marks, one more variable. To calculate the average marks, one more variable. So total seven variables we have to define of type integer. Okay, now then once we are done with the defining the variables, we have to assign the values for five subjects. Whatever the first five subjects that we have, for these five subjects, we need to assign the values over here. Then we can do the required calculations based on the use case requirements step by step. Now let's see. Now in this case, I'm defining the variable integer, English, Hindi, maths, physics, chemistry, total marks, average marks. Now most of the functionality already you are done. In the previous examples we have discussed how to implement calculating total, average, all these things. Now, but additionally today we are doing grade calculation also only for a specific category of people. Now I would like to assign the marks. English, he got some 92 marks. Hindi, some 84, math some 96, physics he got some 89 marks, chemistry 92. These are the marks are available. Now I would like to calculate the total marks. Why I am calculating total marks first is total marks should be visible for both the people. Even though student got passed or failed, for both the people we have to show total marks. That's what I'm calculating first. Now total marks are equals to English plus Hindi, maths, physics, chemistry. I'm collecting total marks. Now I want to check the student result. How to check? I'm using if condition. If English greater than or equals to 40 and Hindi greater than or equals to 40 and maths greater than or equals to 40 and physics greater than or equals to 40 and chemistry greater than or equals to 40. If the student is getting more than 40 marks in each and every subject, then he will be pass. Else, he will be failed. I would like to show the message here. Like, congratulations, you got passed. System.debug, your total marks are, I want to indicate total marks. Here I'm representing the message system.debug, you got failed. Better luck next time. I want to show the total marks here also. System.debug, your total marks are, I would like to show the total marks for both the people here. Done. Next one, what we need to do additionally? For the past students, what we have to do? Calculate the grade. Grade will be calculating based on what? Average marks. So we need to calculate average marks. That will be only for past student. That's what I'm writing in that block only here. Average marks equals to, I'm calculating the total marks divided by 5. That means total marks by number of subjects. Now I'm indicating that average marks are, I would like to show. I'm indicating average marks over here. Next, what we have to do now? We need to calculate what? Grade. Okay, for whom? Only for past students or failed students also? Past
All
students.
students.
So now I would like to check. So now in this if condition, I'm writing another if condition over here. If average marks is greater than or equals to 60, then I would like to show the message. System.debug grade A. I would like to indicate you got grade A. Else if, the second branch here, if average marks are greater than or equals to 50% and average marks less than 60, that means up to 59, then I would like to show the message system.debug you got grade B. Else if the average marks are greater than or equals to 40 and average marks is less than 50. That means 40 to 49. I want to show the message you got grade C. That's it. Done. Okay. So now inside this if condition, I'm writing one more if condition also over here. Okay. Depends upon the complexity of the requirement. Inside this one if condition, we can write another one. In this one, we can write another. In that one more like that. N number of levels of okay nested if conditions also we can prepare in Apex programming. Okay. Clear? Now. Now let me execute this piece of code. So now I would like to execute this piece of code. So now in this subjects, in all the subjects, student got more than 40 marks. So he will be pass. Now let me click on execute button. Select the debug only checkbox. Now we can see. Congratulations, you got passed. It is indicating the total marks. Average marks are 90. Then he got grade A. Okay. Now, suppose for example here, I'm giving the physics marks as 39. Okay, 39. So now in the remaining subjects he got scored very good marks. Only in physics he got 39 marks here. Now, click on execute button. Select the debug only checkbox. Now it is indicating you got failed. Better luck next time. Your total marks are 403. But it won't calculate any grade. Grade calculation should be always done only for the passed students, not for failed students here. Clear? Understand the concept here? Now, make a note of this code. After the conditional statements, okay, and iterative statements, I will be giving a requirement document to you so that you can work on all those use cases.
Excuse me, Firoz.
Yes.
So while assigning the values, right? So in there itself only can be like integer, and by writing there itself only like English plus Hindi, maths and physics, everything we can do like that. The total marks and everything
No,
without
no, no,
writing in a
no, no,
separate line
no, no, no. We have to write that statement expressions separately.
separately. Okay.
Yes. Because variable definitions we have to do first, then we can assign, then we can do the calculations. This is the step-by-step approach.
Okay.
Without definition, we can't do any calculations.
No, no. I understood that. I'm just cross verifying it. Like integer total marks is equal to already we assigned integer, right? For the
Right.
variables, like
Now,
and
this part we
integer.
can do. Here we can do like this. integer total marks equals to, we can do instead of defining here, we can define here itself, we can assign this.
That's what I'm asking. Like, and
Hmm.
English is equal
This
to
one can,
70, Hindi is equal to 90, like that we can write here itself only.
now this particular values we have to write separately first, then only we
Oh,
can use them here.
okay, okay, got it.
Okay.
Thank you, Firoz.
Hi Feroz, can you please go down?
Done up to this part. Done with this? Now. So do the practice and these features today. Tomorrow I will show you some more conditional statements like as switch statement. In switch statement, we have two syntaxes are available. How to use that switch statement, what is the syntax, how to use them to perform the operations, we'll see one by one. And then we'll see the concept of iterative statements. How to use iterative statements to execute a piece of code repeatedly till the required number of times. Okay? Now, done everyone? But if conditional statement is very, very important, okay, do the practice on these features. Thank you.
Excuse me, Firoz.
Yes,
I have a question.
yes, tell me.
Um, are you going to cover SOQL, SOSL,
Everything, madam.
sandbox also?
Eh, Yes, everything. Sandboxes, live sandbox creation, and how to map the connections between the sandboxes, how to do the deployment with a live, I will show you.
Okay, SOLS,
Okay?
SOSL, all come. So,
Everything. Web
okay.
services
Within the,
integrations will be you will be getting the videos.
which one?
Okay? Which web services integrations you will be getting videos like as a soap services, RESTful web services. Those are comes under integration part.
Mm-hmm.
Integration you will be getting the videos on that.
Okay, SOLS,
So why
SOSL.
don't you're not
That is development.
Okay,
You're having the development. Okay, in the
mm,
development we are having all the things.
okay. End of the
SOQL,
development
SOSL.
or
No, in the middle of the development only.
okay, Firoz. Thank
I
you.
will do one thing. I will share that the development content inside your WhatsApp group. You can check it out.
Yeah, yeah. Then it is easy for me to
Very easy for
understand
you.
what are
Yes,
the
sure.
modules going to cover, right? Okay.
Yes, sure. I will share that
And
one.
one more thing, what about cast iron?
Now, cast iron is nothing but a separate tool. It's a separate
Okay,
integration tool. Okay, it's
okay,
not related to Salesforce. It's a third party.
okay. That one we are not using in the Salesforce.
No. We're not using in Salesforce anywhere.
Okay, good. Okay. Analytic snapshots.
Analytics snapshots are not available. Okay, we are using the reports and dashboards.
Oh, instead of that, we are using reports and dashboards.
Yes, right.
Oh, okay, Firoz. Okay. Can you send the modules what you are going to cover in the
Sure. I will
development
share
period?
that one. I
Oh,
will upload that document into your WhatsApp group today so that you can
okay,
access it.
Firoz. Okay. And weekend, do we have classes, right, Firoz?
Now this weekend, okay, I will let you know by tomorrow because based on the other people's availability also, I will check it
Okay.
out and then I will take plan for that sessions as well.
Okay, Firoz. Thank you. Thank you, Firoz.
Yeah.
so you are